There are some familiar faces in the SEC championship game as Alabama and Georgia meet for the third time in the title game in the last 6 years. In fact, Alabama or Georgia have appeared in the SEC championship game every year since 2014. And these two programs have brought some of the most exciting games in college football over the last few years, and I expect that this game will be no different. So who has the edge in this matchup? I'll have that along with my selection for the contest coming up in just a few moments. But first, as always, if you're enjoying this content, please go ahead and hit that like button. And if you'd like to be alerted of any more of our betting content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel as we release picks and predictions for every sport you can think of every single day. Now, looking at the Wager Talk Live odds screen, we see that Georgia's a 5.5-point favorite at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and the total is sitting at 55.5 or 56. Now, this line opened up at Georgia -4, and obviously was quickly bet up. It'll be interesting to see if Georgia keeps taking money throughout the rest of the week. Alabama's been on a roller coaster this season. They started out very poorly, getting beaten soundly by Texas at home and struggling on offense. And then there was a 4 or 5 week stretch that they looked like one of the top teams in the country. And then there was this past game against Auburn. So which Alabama team will show up against the two-time defending national champions? My guess is it won't really matter as Georgia is markedly better this year than Alabama. UGA did sort of struggle with Georgia Tech last week, but they rested 4 starters. Still, this number feels too short to me, and I get the respect shown to the Crimson Tide, but this number is short. The lowest I would make this number is 6.5. Georgia has specific advantages, particularly in the passing game. The Dogs are a top 10 passing offense in the country. Now, Alabama's only faced one passing offense in the top 30 this season, and it was Ole Miss. They faced 3 in the top 50. I just don't know if the Bama secondary is really up to the task as they gave up over 450 yards in total to Texas and over 500 to LSU. Georgia is second in the nation in time of possession, and they're doing it with a rushing offense that's ranked just 30th in the country. That should tell you how efficient their pass offense is, as they're ranked 7th in the nation in passing efficiency. UGA is also the best team in America in converting third downs and keeping the chains moving over 57% of the time. So Bama's going to have to figure out how to get off the field on third down to even give themselves a chance here. The only chance that Alabama has on offense is to hit some big plays. Jalen Milroe is top 5 in passing efficiency and yards per completion in America. The UGA secondary can be beaten, as Missouri and Ole Miss showed in their games against them. I'm not sure that this Bama team can stand toe-to-toe with Georgia and expect to come out on top. But the Tide also have an advantage in getting to the quarterback, as Alabama's top 10 in total sacks on the season. If they can get to Carson Beck here, they could make some momentum swing in their advantage. Lastly, UGA and Kirby Smart, I think, have a decided mental advantage. The Dogs beat the Crimson Tide in the national championship game and have won back-to-back titles. They aren't scared of anyone. And for an opponent they know so well, Kirby Smart knows exactly how to coach against Nick Saban. I'm laying the points with UGA. If you're interested in more trends, game breakdowns, and picks, go ahead and check out this next game video.